Mixed by
My boy Jack of One Trade. You can catch him on Laughing at Birds podcast. Go check him out. Just do what you can with the resources you have, and just continue to work on yourself, man, and don't beat yourself up. It's a marathon, not a race. Remember that. So, what's going on, real ones? BCHQ. Back with another discussion time. They don't want to fuck with a real one. What's going on, real ones? BCHQ, back with another reaction, and we've got my man Tom MacDonald coming back with I Wish. This is quite an old one from him, but it caught my idea when I brought up the cancer one that I reacted to. I wanted to do some more Tom because I've just done the cancer one and it's been far too long since I revisited him, so I wanted to get another one in as well. So Tom MacDonald, I Wish, let's go.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay. I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that
I like how the video is going through different people, like, and they're meant to be the voice, do you know what I mean? Like, alright.
Wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help.
I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom MacDonald. I'd be just like him.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't angry.
I think a lot of us can relate to that. Thinking about like our childhood. I think I do it a lot. I think about my childhood and wish I could go back for certain things, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have struggles in my childhood, but you don't appreciate it at the time, the stuff you get to do and how you live. And this one hit me already with that, like, do you know what I mean? Like him saying, I wish I could go back when it was all fun. And well, but at the same time, we have a responsibility to live like that as adults as well. You can't just act like a kid all the time, but we do need to try and rediscover our childlike self at times and go and do stuff that even if we enjoyed it as a kid, you might go and do it and not like it anymore. But you might find that you do still enjoy doing things that you did as a kid. And you got to put people's judgments below. If whatever that thing is that you're doing that makes you happy, even if it's a childish thing and you're not hurting anyone, you got to put that and your happiness above people's judgments and what they might say to you because if you're doing that. If they're like, what are you doing? Like, you're acting like a child again. You can't do that. You're an adult. But if you're not hurting anyone and you're making in yourself and you're happy, they're miserable because that's why they're judging you. Because they haven't got the balls or the spine to do that themselves. So as long as you're not hurting people, I feel like a lot of us do that. We lost our childlike self. Now you're going to lose some of that naturally anyway as you get to be an adult. That's natural. But I think society's pressure on everyone to not do them sort of things because how we get labelled, or people say, oh, look at him, he's a full-grown adult and he's acting like a kid. That's the judgment coming into it, and people give into that too much. And I think that's where a lot of happiness lies, and that's why people can't reach it, because they're too scared of what people are going to say and judge them. I just wanted to touch on that because that's something that I think about quite a lot.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious, and I wish I could fast forward, and I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer, and I wish
I could rewind, but they don't make that controller talk.
That I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before all of the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different. I was happy. I was calmer. I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine. I'd step into that portal and be gone.
I wish on shooting stars where they said
that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried, all my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30 and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 at 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty.
He said I was 25 at 30. So he's saying that he feels younger than he actually is, and he might be behaving like that. But like I said, if you're not hurting yourself or other people, carry on, man. You've got to put your happiness above people's judgment, like I said. Once we can start doing that, I think people will become a lot happier. But we gotta let go of what people think of us. And a lot of people can't do that.
Now the Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box.
He said give me a Christmas that I've missed over the last few years just from touring. I ain't been able to have a normal time like most people. That's crazy.
A Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it. I'm a rapper like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell. I'd call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom. And would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'm a jump. I wish on shooting stars or were they satellites? I wish we were kids again before everything was on Instagram. Hey yo, things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my.
Back before all the social media, like I grew up without it. Now we're fully in it. We're immersed in it. I mean, my channel is social media. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of us are. But it was easier before this was here, and I think it's drained a lot of people as well. Even people that do YouTube as a career and that and get paid, they're not always like as happy as they're painting out to be in their videos. So just remember that. He said when the floor was lava and I used to fly. My kids do that now. They do that whole the floor is lava thing. And they love it. Like, and that's that these things that we go through in childhood that we remember. Ours might have been like knock knock down ginger or.
Things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo, wished I was big like them. Never thought I'd wanna be a kid again.
It's crazy. I've said it before as well. As a kid, you want to grow up and be an adult so much, and then when you get to that point, you want to reverse it and be a kid again. Like it comes to that grass ain't always greener on the other side. But try tell a kid that, and then they get to an adult and they want to go back. Like we all do it. Tom MacDonald, I wish. Man, this is tough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it hits you, but like I said, we can all capture some of that still as adults. But you have to put your happiness above people's judgment, and it's as simple as that. It might not be as good as you remember it as a kid, or you may not get the exact feeling you had as a kid, but I can pretty much tell you that if you start to do things, that you're probably going to be happier for that. Do you know what I mean? You get one, well, a lot of people say you get one life. So you got to do what you got to do, what makes you happy. Go and enjoy yourself, man. As long as you're not hurting yourself or others, go and enjoy yourself, regardless of what people say. Because they're only judging you, like I said, because they ain't got the balls to do it themselves. They wish they could do that and let go and not care what people say, but they don't. They can't do that, so they hate and they judge. So do it while you got a chance, man. I hope this one was cool for you. Tom MacDonald, I wish. Shout out to everyone supporting this one. Was definitely a pass. I'll catch you on the next one. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.